Hey, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today, let's see where the energies are, shall we? See what we're working with at this point. So yesterday we were looking at coincidences. Oh, I've got cramp in my foot, sorry about that. Today I feel like we're looking at pride. I don't know why pride is coming through, but there's something about being too proud. It brings up feelings of sort of like, when you need to ask for help, but pride gets in the way and you don't ask for help. That's a major player, isn't it? Probably for many people. Record. Okay, so this might be, actually, this is making me think. You're here today. If there's a situation with you where maybe you've been dreaming a lot, maybe you've been having a lot of strange, those coincidences again, those synchronicities, things happening around you that you can't quite understand why. This is about trying to note down things. So for many of you, this might actually be where things aren't going quite right because you didn't make a list about the things that you needed to do. So that could be, putting things in your diary, for instance, or reminding yourself to do something. I'm going to get a little bit more information on that one because maybe you've had dreams lately and you need to note down. Keep a notepad and a pen by your bedside because I feel like you've been dreaming a lot more than you normally would, and the dreams have been quite vivid, but you're not really sure what it's trying to tell you. Barrier. Okay. So with barrier, I like this card. It looks really nice. So there's like a path, and this does look like the dream. It looks like the River of Dreams almost. Maybe you're into Billy Joel. Well, we've got a lot about transformation on this. So it's like this feeling of being at home. And sometimes we can get so comfortable in a space, being at home, that we don't want to venture out, or we're not venturing out, and we're becoming too comfortable in this space to the point of almost like hibernation, isolation. And when does a boundary become a barrier is what I'm saying on this. And this is what I'm talking about with pride. I feel like with record and barrier, you need to write down all of the things that you feel your pride is holding you back on. What is your pride holding you back on right now? Because what this is showing me is that it is creating barriers to your transformation. It's creating barriers to the next level of your growth. Is this amount of pride and not asking for help. That's what I'm getting from there. I'll pull those down so you can see them. Let's ask these oracles and see if there's any information from this about what is this pride all about. Because pride can sort of hold us back from asking, say like for instance, if you need money, you need help financially, and you're making it look to the outside world that actually you've got more money than you have, or you're completely sorted, you've got everything that you need, but maybe you haven't. But instead of asking for help, you've allowed people to believe that actually, oh yeah, they're doing fine, they're absolutely fine, they just told me they're absolutely fine. And then you're in your home stressing about paying the next bill because you haven't got enough money, or you've got debts or something like that. And it's your pride that's stopping you from going to those people like, I really, I hate asking for help, but can I have some help? And you probably find those people are like, yeah, I'm so glad that you asked, because asking them has made them feel needed. It's made them feel purposeful. And there's an exchange, then there's a balance, yeah? We can't constantly be in a place of power. You don't hold power, you wield power. Power moves through you, okay? So there's on here unappreciated. I feel like you didn't care. Now, ignore the bottom bit. This is more about feeling unappreciated. There's a part of you, I feel, that has for many years not felt appreciated, not felt that what you bring is enough for anybody. And what I would say with that is you come to a point now where you're actually finding, this self-love. You're finding things about yourself and trying to enjoy who you are and what you like about you. if you feel unappreciated, you may feel like you're a burden onto others, which is sad. It's sad to feel that way about yourself. And what I'm being guided by Spirit is that you need to ask for help. You need to ask, and with that help, you'll get what you need. And this is a test. It's probably one of your biggest tests on your journey right now. We also have reunion. We will always come back to each other. So maybe that's suggesting that there is somebody that you could reach out to for this help. And it's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take you possibly a knock to your pride, but maybe that's necessary for your journey right now. Maybe that's needed. But I do feel most people will not make you feel pathetic or bad for asking for help. They'll be glad that you asked, and they'll be willing to help you. Some of you needed to hear that, and some of you need to know that that's the next step on your journey. So let's pick some tarot and see what we have happening. Actually, no, before we pick the tarot, I'm going to pick some runes. I feel like I'm neglecting my runes lately. I'm picking a lot more cards and things, and the runes aren't really getting a look in, but runes are at my heart. So let's see what the energy of this is for the person who's watching this video right now. Okay, so Willow. So this is all about intention. This is about you healing, moving through things. I would relate that to the Strength card in Tarot, where it's, you know, you're going through a process right now of building that courage and strength within yourself. And it all starts with intention. So what is your purest intention for yourself right now? And how is your pride holding you back from achieving that? Think about that. Nordis, soul needs. So this is about, again, that restriction that is caused by pride. It's creating barriers around you so that you aren't able to move forward. I'm starting to get now that this record is actually probably about writing a letter. This is about writing a letter to somebody to explain how you feel or to ask for this help that you need, okay? For some of you, I do feel that this could be financial help. For some of you, I feel like it could be just help in terms of support emotionally that you're looking for as well from a particular person. Okay, and daggers, enlightenment. So this whole process has brought you to another level on your journey of self-discovery and understanding more about yourself, your ability, you know, that your power as well. And like I was saying before, power isn't something that you hold. You know, nobody gets to keep the power. It just moves through you when you need it. And if you stand in your power, it doesn't always mean that you're like over everybody. There is power under, power over, and power with. And right now you're on a journey of trying to find this power with. Now that means an exchange of energy. That means a balance of give and take. It doesn't mean you're the king or queen. It means if you are the king or queen, you're humble about it and you respect those around you, as well as finding respect for yourself as well. So you're holding a boundary rather than a barrier. And there's parts of ourselves, our ego selves, that can sometimes create more of a barrier rather than the boundary. So, daggers is time related as well. This is like time on a daily basis. It can speed up the process of things if we used it as an amulet. And it can also relate to how time can be an illusion. So it doesn't matter if it's been days, weeks, months, years, whatever it's been for you to be able to move through this particular lesson on your journey. It's available to you, okay? It's available to you. You're not running out of time. You are not running out of time. In fact, you are honouring yourself by trusting the timing process. So watching this video again, it might just be the exact information that you needed if you were thinking of asking for help at this point. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands and the Fool. So that's exactly, oh, and the High Priestess. That's exactly what I've literally just been saying to you. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love this. The Eight of Wands, this is about news. This is about communication. This is fast energy, fast acting energy of something coming in. And it's usually around good news. Now, you've been finding a lot of intuitive information. I feel like your intuition is kind of heightened at this time. And this is a point now where your psychic ability, you're being guided, you're seeing these synchronicities and things that are kind of trying to tell you to move forward. A little bit like, you know, if you hear a snippet of something on the radio or on someone's telly or something like that, or you read something somewhere, and the snippet of it is almost like, oh, well, such and such, you know, they were feeling down and they asked for help and there it was, sort of thing. There's little snippets I feel that people have been seeing or watching that kind of relate to, or maybe you've watched a film and it's like, oh my God, that's relating to my situation right now. It's not a coincidence. It's there for a reason for you to see it. And it's guiding you to trust your intuition, to know what to do, and don't let pride get in the way of you doing that, okay? Because it's holding you back from actually where you need to be on this particular part of your journey. The Fool is all about taking a risk, taking a chance. You know, if it's in the reverse position, this can be about a foolish action. There is nothing like that. This is upright. They all came out upright together. So it's communication, good news, intuition, follow it, and being guided to take that leap of faith, to trust. So, this is a very short reading today, but that is what I have for you right now. I'm going to pick one more card as the outcome of this for you. So let's see where we are right now. Because whoever's watching this video right now, you needed to hear that. You need to know how things are holding you back from actually finding this happiness, from moving forward in the way that you want to move forward, from everything that you need. Yeah, so there's things on here, it's looking like you're regretting something, you've had to walk away from something, you've had perhaps some backstabbing or manipulative tactics and things going on around you, and it's kind of slowed you down. It's put you into a place of having to change direction almost, or feeling like you've had to change direction when you didn't really want to. It's like pulling up the roots of something, of your favourite plant that you absolutely love, and you're like, I'm going to have to, it's a bit like a sabotage basically. Something's been sabotaged on there. And what's on the other side of your pride is this. Now that is an energy that is very steady, very stable. Both of these are earth energy. So like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Not that I'm going to talk about star signs and stuff, but you are at the moment, you've been through a purification process. You have washed away a lot of stuff, but there's still this pride that is holding you back from being able to find this stability that you're looking for. Trust me, because I've been there. If you allow your pride to hold you back and stop you from doing something, it's going to hold you back constantly through your life, and you're going to have regret. You're going to, well, not regret, what's the word? Resent. You're going to resent some things as you move forward. Now is the time, if there's the opportunity there for you to ask for help from somebody, and pride is what's stopping you from asking for it. Maybe write the letter if you're feeling afraid to actually speak to somebody. But what you're holding yourself back from is this, which is unconditional love, it's happiness, it's stability, it's wealth in terms of like feeling quite whole, and working together with something that brings balance. I mean, there's like the balance of the masculine and the feminine here as well. So if you would like to explore this reading further, then do get in touch and we can do a personalised reading. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back for more later. Have a blessed day.